Guys, kings and queens, man, we're back for another episode of Hoops Talk. You know, me and my boy LB. You know, that's my man's my right hand, my man's 100 grand. You know how we do it. Woo! Lonzo Ball. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The first two games, I was like, bruh, I don't know about this dude, but he looked kind of frail out there. Everybody looked bigger than him. He looked like one of them sorry created 2K players because he got these BBB shoes on and his socks is low and he ain't got a lot of muscle definition and he just looked like his overall would be like 63 on NBA 2K. But then he took off them busted ass BBB shoes and put on some Nikes and some Adidas and some real hooping shoes. And all of a sudden, I'm just like, bruh, Lavar might have been on to something when he was telling us. Lavar was probably right the whole time. I was watching that game. Now, I forgot who they was playing, but it was the game where Lonzo dropped 36. I'm pretty sure y'all be able to tell me who they were playing, but I forgot who they was playing. But I was watching that game, bro. And I was just like, man, like he's literally taking over this summer league game right now. He putting a squad on his little ass back and he taking over. And I was happy because me personally, I want Lonzo to be good. I hope he pans out. But I was happy because, you know, for the sake of the future of the NBA, man, because LeBron is up there. In a few years, you know, Steph Curry, like in a few years, this whole wave of NBA that we watching right now is probably gonna be like at the end of their prime. So we just need like new young talent, and we just didn't have a lot of great young talent. And when I say great young talent, I ain't saying we didn't have young guys that could be like MVPs and stuff. I'm talking about we needed somebody in the NBA that we was like, man, this dude might be the face of the NBA. We needed somebody like that, and I feel like Lonzo can be that. So I was happy to see him hooping like that. And I was like, man, this 36 ain't no joke, man. I mean, the dude, they simply couldn't guard Shorty. And I was just, you know, he getting triple doubles. And I was like, this is the Lonzo that Lavar was telling us about. This is him. This is closer to who Lonzo is in those first two games, right? This is that 17 and 11 Lonzo. And you may have games where he may give you 30. So I was digging that. But I'm telling you, man, you know, it's a deep draft, and a lot of these rookies been playing well, man. A lot of them have. But there's one rookie that's done stood out to me more than any of them. And I may be biased because I'm a hometown kid, and y'all know I'm from Dallas, so y'all already know where I'm going with this. Dennis Thelonious Smith Jr., bruh. I'm pretty sure his middle name ain't Thelonious, but that's beside the fact. Man, bruh, like, I'm trying to find the words to describe how I feel when I'm watching this dude play, because happy is an understatement. Like, excited is an understatement. Like, I ain't no homo, bro, but I be damn near about to cream myself watching this fool. That's how much I love the fact that Dennis Smith is in Dallas, bro. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I've been watching him since he was a freshman, bro. Since he was like 14, 15 years old. His junior year, going into his senior year, he was the #1 ranked point guard in the country until he tore his ACL. Mind you, same draft class as Lonzo. So a lot of people don't realize, if you haven't really just been paying attention to collegiate and high school sports, a lot of people don't know that Dennis Smith was the alpha dog. He was the top dog before he got hurt. It's clear. It's evident. When you watch him play, he makes it look so effortless, bro. He's 6'3". He plays like a big point guard. Oh my God, man. The man. Let me slow down, bro. Dennis Smith is the truth. All right, he's the truth. He's got a real shot at Rookie of the Year because Rick Carlisle already said he plans on making Dennis Smith a starter. And why would you not, man? I mean, he's averaging like close to 20 points a game in the summer league, man. And it's not even like last night. One thing I noticed is Dennis Smith don't even have allowed 25. Like he had 24 last night. He don't even have allowed. Well, he had 25, but he don't even have allowed 25. It's a quiet 25, and I go and watch the highlights and try to see where it all came from. And it's just, you just look up, bro, and he just got buckets, man. Over the course of the game, his points is just so spread out. Over the course of the game, you just look up in the box score, and he got about 20, 25 points. And he's a good rebounder for his size, a great defender for his size. That's why, me personally, I think Dennis Smith is the best player in this draft. Honestly, a lot of people gonna say Lonzo, of course. A lot of people might say Markelle Fultz, but I think Dennis Smith. And I was really anxious to see the Dennis Smith and De'Aaron Fox matchup because those are actually my two favorite players in the draft. I feel like De'Aaron Fox is a dog. I feel like Dennis Smith is a dog. It's unfortunate that De'Aaron Fox got hurt in like in the first quarter of the game because I wanted to see the matchup. But Dennis Smith has such great poise that it can oftentimes seem like he doesn't, play very hard or something like that. But that's definitely not the case, man. He's always playing hard from what I can see. But man, I remember yesterday, I'm just waiting on Dennis Smith to get that chance at that breakaway dunk, man. Yesterday, he almost dunked on two people. I'm pretty sure y'all saw that. And I told myself, he gonna get one of them dunks eventually, bro. When he finally he gonna get that, he gonna do the exact same dunk the exact same way. And he's gonna finish it. And when he does, it's gonna be Sports Center. It's gonna be no one play. I'm already speaking into existence. I already know what's gonna happen. Believe it or not, he been dunking like that since he was like 15 years old. So the fact that, he's doing it on NBA level and I'm seeing it and he on the Mavericks, like, bro, it's insane to me, bro. It's insane to me. And another insane fact that I learned about Dennis Smith was before his ACL injury, he had a 42-inch vertical. After the injury, he has a 48-inch vertical. Bruh, this man is a freak of nature, dog. And I said he reminded me of a Steve Francis, man. Hey, man. He may remind me of D Rose, too. You hear me? Now, I think D Rose was quicker, but D Rose had bounce, though. Don't get it twisted. D Rose had crazy bounce. But D Rose ain't had no 48-inch vertical, bro. Get out of here with that. But yeah, man, these rookies are looking legit, man. I really like Dennis Smith, what I'm seeing from him. I'm really digging what I'm seeing from Lonzo, man. I feel like both of those two guys are point guards of the future in the Western Conference. And then De'Aaron Fox, woo, man, I'm telling you, in the future, the Western Conference gonna be stacked. And then you still got Minnesota. Woo! Only thing is with De'Aaron Fox, though, they brought in George Hill. So I'm pretty sure De'Aaron Fox will come off the bench, for the first year, maybe even the second year, because George Hill is a solid point guard. He's not a bad. He can play. But we'll see what happens, man. Guys, kings, and queens, that's this episode of Hoops Talk, man. Y'all remember to like, subscribe, whatever, man, whatever. Remember, love somebody, hug somebody. You're here today, you're gone today, man. I'm out.